It's really cool to be all alone up here. Reminds me of that old saying, if you're not happy when you're alone, if you fall in that, you can go down pretty deep. That's a good place to sit. And then what I think I'm gonna do, breakfast of champions. That bread I made with cinnamon and sugar. Keep changing the plan based on this weather, but I can't tell you how hot it is. And yeah, I spent a lot of time on this lake, at this lake. It's June 11th, and yeah, headed into the backcountry. Believe it or not, there's still snow. It's still winter above 11,000 feet. So it's a little late, but going to take some final turns. Last day in the backcountry on skis of at least this part of the year. Hopefully loading up the car, and quick little strike mission up to a glacial lake for a swim, and ideally ski some big snowfields and be the only one out there. Oh, look at my gear for this overnight. That's all going in my pack and on my back. Doesn't really feel like I'm going skiing. Now does it? I'm starting to approach the mountains. The tallest mountain in America is right there. You'll see the two spikes to the left of it popping up. That's Mount Whitney, tallest mountain in the 48 states. Of course, Alaska has taller mountains. Here we go, into Lone Pine, the first town in the Eastern Sierra. Here's the trailhead. See, there's actually a lot of people here for a Thursday in June. Wow, a lot of people. Yeah, this is full-blown summer conditions. It's 73 degrees here right now. But we're going way past everything you can see here, up high. We're at 9,200 feet right now, headed to about 11,000, and then skiing higher than that. Big shout out to Black Crows. These skis are so incredible and so light, but yet you get tons of performance. And same thing with these poles. So you can see I like their stuff. And this Camp Ice Axe, critical for climbing up the chute. You'll see that in a little bit. So I'll show you something. Show you some of the gear. See, I got my fins here. Those are not going up, but the helmet is. And so I'm gonna keep packing. You don't need to see the back of my car. This is my first break. You can see the trail up there. And I think when I weighed my pack at home, it was 43 pounds, but I added more stuff. So I think I'm sitting at about 45 pounds, which is a heavy pack. I train with a 30-pound weight vest. Taking my second break about 100 feet from the last break, but I'm really starting to feel the elevation, and I'll get used to it. But I always say the first mile is the hardest by far. Right, see those hikers? Those are PCT, Pacific Crest Trail. So they started in Mexico, and they're heading all the way to Canada. You can see them, and it's so fun to stop and talk to them, hear their adventures, and they've just finished a section of the trail that I am familiar with. I've done 3 times. It's always puts a little skip in your step when you see something like that. Oh wait, it always puts a little skip in your step when you see a sight like that and know you're going to be sleeping beneath it in a few hours. So stop for a break here. I'm going to show you University Peak. It's the first little lake on the way up. To me, it reminds me of like the Dolomites or something. Wait till we get up into that. Great view of University Peak there. It's the first major lake on this ascent. It's called Gilbert Lake. Wow. I mean, even if I don't go skiing, this was worth it. Although, this is a heavy pack. Very, very heavy. Starting to see encouraging signs. Look at that. You know what that is. Snow. Look at that. So you can see more and more snow. There really is snow. I'm gonna have to actually walk on it here to get to where I'm going. And a couple thousand feet up, there'll be a lot more of it. It'll be full-blown winter, well, spring, but all right. It's very, very encouraging, and also, you know, kind of inspirational. Gets you going, gets you moving. So we're approaching one of my favorite spots in all of the Sierra, right here. I'm about to show you. So you'll see what I mean. There we go, look at that. This is just a drain-off lake, and up ahead is Matlock Lake. So I'm gonna camp at Matlock Lake for the night. Oh, look at that great view of Mount Gould through the trees. Check that out. See, there we go. The tippy top is 13,000 feet. This is my little campsite for the night. There's my pack. I'm gonna put a tent, tuck it in here against the trees, and yeah, so this will be home for the night. All right, so I mean, the view from my campsite. I mean, come on, seriously? I love this lake. Normally we camp at the end down there, and there's another lake at the base of this. I mean, see this snow, look at that. That snow field you see right there runs right into another lake called Slim Lake. And Slim Lake, I'll show it to you tomorrow. Oh my God, Slim Lake's over here. Yeah, so sunset's on its way. Starting to cool down a little bit, but I mean, it's still really warm. It's a little windy here, but I'm tucked out of the wind, and I'm gonna go make some dinner. Although you're gonna laugh at my dinner. Right in my tent, check it out. I got all sorts of, everything I need is right here in little bags, and this food is right here next to me. And check this out. This is really exciting. O2Boost, we're putting out an altitude relief product. That's why I've been in Colorado so much. That's what I've been testing up here in the mountains. And yeah, so let's see if I can get, ready? Let's see, 2 will come out. Oops, 3, but I'm gonna take 2. And 2 capsules, and I will not have, I gotta take some water. Also 2 sickness tonight. No headache, sorry, no fatigue, nausea. I mean, I came straight from sea level to 10,000, almost 11,000 feet here. And that's a big deal, and that's hard on the body. And most people, me included, will have AMS, which they call acute mountain sickness, which is altitude sickness. And it's real. I mean, most people get it when they go above 5,000, 6,000 feet. So here at 10,000 feet, especially going sea level to 10,000 in one sort of under 4 hours. So that's a lot, and that's quick. So the extra bioavailable oxygen makes a huge difference in making sure you don't have a headache, oxygenating the rest of the body when you're in an oxygen deficit up here, and keeping you energized, and it's really pretty remarkable stuff. So stay tuned for more. So having dinner, bread that I made this morning, and then I toasted it, and then this is what made a very strong version of cinnamon toast. So here I'm at camp in the morning. It's a beautiful day. Look at that sky. And I'm just packing up skis. But first things first, I'm gonna take 3 of our new O2Boost relief capsules. We're at almost 11,000 feet. It's just so warm. Like, it's whatever. I'm gonna stop saying the word warm. We're heading up this way. A lot of this terrain up in here, I'll be able to pick off. A lot of the terrain I'm gonna ski you can't see yet because of how I'm headed. So this is a Slim Lake. Slight change of plans. Keep changing the plan based on this weather. But I can't tell you how hot it is. I mean, it's crazy. It's like 8 in the morning or something. 8:15, and I'm already, you know. But you can see this beautiful lake. Spent a lot of time here over the years. This will be my first time skiing this little bowl. I'm gonna actually, what I think I'm excited to do is skin right along the perimeter of the lake. Just like that, and then up and around, and then I'll have to walk up a little bit and then get up into this. But whatever, you know, just being up here. Surrounded by 13,000 foot peaks, lakes, snow. It's just a great spot. And you can see this lake is just beautiful. Base here, Slim Lake. The water's flowing in. Also comes in there from Matlock. That's a great place to swim right in there. It's funny, if people ask me all the time, like, what are my favorite podcasts? And I don't really listen to them. I'm living one. Look at this. This is my favorite podcast. Just trying to get across this scree field here. Mountain Diver Adventure Club is all about just going for it, never sitting idle, constantly. If you're not involved in an active adventure, then be planning one. It's really cool to be all alone up here. Which reminds me of that old saying, if you're not happy when you're alone, check the company you're keeping.
Oh, that's so cold.
All right, saying goodbye to this very special spot. It's called, this is Slim Lake. And then, of course, the great University Peak, the wildflowers. All right, back to pack up the tent and head back to the car, and then home for dinner. Yeah, that was amazing, way too hot. But this heat, I can't even explain how hot it is right now. But that's a good idea, and that's a good idea. Put those two together, maximum. That was 23 hours from trailhead to trailhead, and then from home it's going to be 24 plus 7. So the whole trip is 31 hours. Overall, it was good. You know, very late season. The snow was very dangerous. It was soft, the kind of snow that you twist a knee and tear an ACL. So I was very cautious. I was in the steep parts. I was nervous and didn't film much. I didn't want to slip. I was careful. There's a lot of rocks and wells, rock wells. That's the little area around a rock that melts out because the rock is hot. Final ski trip of the season, and a proof that you can kind of pull a lot of different things off here, only a few hours from where you live. No matter where you live, too. This happens to be the thing I get to try to do. But so much out there.